Good morning, Highlands. Today is Tuesday, May 4th, and we are back in the studio for our first full studio show of the year. I'm Jacob Makowski. It's great to see you again, Daniela.
And you as well, Jacob. Today's show is packed with news on COVID vaccinations, an incident here at the school that has made local headlines. We start, though, with the story that has gripped the nation for almost a year.
The nation held its collective breath on April 20th as the jury in the Derek Chauvin murder trial rendered its verdict. As most of the world knows, Chauvin was the Minnesota police officer who was involved in the subsequent death of George Floyd, a death that sparked a worldwide response to policing and racial justice. Racial tensions boiled over in dozens of American cities, fueling peaceful demonstrations, protests, and in some cases, rioting that took more lives. Floyd's death has possibly become the pivotal incident in police brutality against people of color, and Tuesday's verdict had law enforcement and advocacy groups from local towns to the White House on edge. In the end, the 14 jurors unanimously pronounced Chauvin guilty on all 3 counts of murder. As a result, some celebrated, while others formed peaceful marches or gatherings around the world. Black leaders say while justice in this case was served, it's just a step in the future of community policing policies, and there is much more that needs to be done. In the last month, 4 Black Americans were killed by policing during arrests.
The George Floyd case, without a question, brought a new intensity to the issue of race and culture in America. Recently, it touched the Highlands community as an incident involving a former student and our school superintendent made local news. Reporter Alyssa Post has the story.
On March 25th, former student Zach Monroe posted on his Facebook page that he had just spoken with Highlands Superintendent Dr. Beckerman because he was wondering what exactly Highlands had been doing to teach students about current race-related issues like Black Lives Matter and anti-Asian hate. According to Monroe, Dr. Beckerman had said, NHRHS does not respond to political movements like Black Lives Matter and anti-Asian hate. They are political, so don't try to tell me otherwise. I believe all lives matter. When kids get to high school, it is hard to teach them about racism. It is already ingrained into them. We do not respond to specific incidents of racism on the news or outside the school. This made Zach very upset and even made him at a loss for words. This post went viral after many students started screenshotting it and posting it on Snapchat.
And obviously the former student had a concern. However, rather than post his rant on social media, I do feel it could have been handled in a different manner.
This post got the Board of Education's attention, and they later made a message on March 27th stating that the statements attributed to him were either not made or taken woefully out of context, and it goes without saying that Dr. Beckerman is not a racist. 3 days later, there was a board meeting, and they again came out with another statement. In this statement, Dr. Beckerman listed off many things that Highlands has accomplished in order to make it more diverse. This includes making a diversity committee and have staff attend anti-racism training.
So as a school, we'll continue to take a systematic approach to further address diversity and inclusivity in our school and classrooms by recognizing and empathizing what others are experiencing.
This story has also attracted the attention of news channels like ABC7 and CBS. From NHTV, I'm Alyssa Post.
Another big issue over the past year has of course been coronavirus. Fast-moving efforts to put a stop to it have recently slowed down and could be a major snag. Reporter Jamie Lebowitz has more.
It has been more than 4 months since the first COVID-19 vaccine was administered in the United States, and more than 80 million Americans have already been fully vaccinated. Although this is good news, some recent bad news is that the Johnson & Johnson vaccine has slowed down the vaccination process in America. Weeks ago, Johnson & Johnson were forced to halt distribution of their COVID-19 vaccine due to a huge issue. 7 people out of 7 million who received the vaccine experienced very rare blood clots in the brain. While this is a very small amount of people, the Johnson & Johnson vaccine will still have to make some key changes to their vaccine to make sure nobody's at risk of a life-threatening injury.
I don't think this is something that's going to drag out. They did the pause because, as we saw, first 1, 2, 3, then 4, and then 6, albeit as rare as it is, as you just said quite correctly and appropriately, less than 1 in a million. Nonetheless, as you said, out of an abundance of caution, they want to take a quick pause, take a look at it, see what's going on, see if there are any more details, and then that's it. But I think it's going to be a matter of days, not months, for sure.
Although the Johnson & Johnson vaccine is not being administered in the United States right now, the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines are available. The Pfizer vaccine is the only one available to people aged 16 through 17. You have to be 18 to receive the Moderna vaccine. This information, with its use in Northern Highlands students plan on getting the vaccine or are already vaccinated.
I just recently got vaccinated, and the Johnson & Johnson news really didn't affect my decision.
I recently got the first dose of the Pfizer vaccine, and the news about the Johnson & Johnson vaccine did not affect my decision at all. Hopefully more Americans are able to get vaccinated soon, especially with the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. For NHTV, I'm Jamie Lovovitz.
Team Spring Fitness Challenge kicked off last week and will run until the end of the school year. It's encouraged for teacher advisors to form teams like last fall for our Run/Walk Challenge. Be sure to check your emails for more details. AJ's off this week, but let's check the NHTV weather flash for a look at what's ahead this week. Today we'll see mostly cloudy skies. A stray shower or thunderstorm is possible with a high of 72. Wednesday, it will stay warm and rain early with clouds and showers in the afternoon. Thursday, the sun returns. The high will hit 63 degrees for your Mother's Day weekend. It will rain later on Friday, but Saturday and Sunday will be a low of 60s and partly cloudy. And as you all know, COVID has changed the learning environment for students and teachers all over the world. It's been a strange year for learning here at Highlands, but our teachers are making the most of it. A great example is Mrs. Rakozak's class, Intro to Theater and Acting. Over the past few classes, she's been using the Zoom platform to invite a different guest artist to join and talk to her students. Thus far, she's had a scenic designer, a graphic designer, a musical director, a talent agent, and an actor come in to talk to her class about their professions. And to top it all off, everyone coming in has been a former student of Mrs. Rakozak. And sticking with the world of entertainment, it's time for another episode of TE with movie master Matt Onufrak.
Do it. Hey folks, welcome back to Matt Radio. Sorry for pulling the chain on that song a little soon, but, well, we just got bought out. So, we won't be taking requests anymore. Here's 3 hours of ear-piercing ringing noise. Hello? Decisions. Or should I say, wins. It's time for College Decision Highlands, and today we're No, don't zoom out. It's just me. No, stop. Yep, there. It's just me. Today we're discussing some classic movies to get you in the university spirit. Firstly, Animal House, a real classic if I do say so myself. Laughs, pranks, a jovial spirit. It's got a bit of a raunchy edge to it, but if you can get past that, it is a classic comedy. But if you're looking for something a little more dramatic for a serious college viewing experience, Good Will Hunting is an incredible film. It's one of the best performances of the great late Robin Williams that really tugs on your heartstrings in a meaningful way. Speaking of strings... Matt, what are you doing here? This is a violation of your restraining order. What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. Who the hell is this guy? Why did you hire him to drag me here? What guy? I will be honest. It took a bit longer than I expected for me to drag you here, so Why don't we keep this brief? All right, that does it. This is assault. I could sue you 10 times over. No, you won't. What was that? I just bought all lawyers. What? Every lawyer. Trust me, it was but a scratch on my endless wallet. Oh, I get it. Is this a hidden camera thing? April Fool's, right? It's almost May. I suppose I should introduce myself. My name is Charles. I am an Amazonian trillionaire. Amazon the company? No. The rainforest. And trust me, I know a thing or two about making it rain. You know what? I don't care how much money you have. Oh, but you really should. Trust me, it would be but an inconvenience for me to pay to have you wiped off the face of this pitiful earth. If you have so much money, then why haven't we heard of you before? I've spent the last 20 or so years conquering the rainforest, and I only have one interest left in the States. I've yet to topple you two. Now then, you mats are going to stop your bickering. Learn how to, get along once in a while. You are going to finish that movie. Movie? Oh, you mean Beyond the Foreverscape. Yeah, you mentioned it in the Groundhog Day special, remember? I thought the title was pretty good. MadTech, help! This guy is attacking us. Hey, if you're trying to take my two best friends hostage, you got another thing coming. There's $100 for you in that briefcase on the table if you leave now. Great. Now I'm late for brunch. I wish you the best of luck, boys. You'll need it. April Fools?
And that's our show for today. Thanks for watching.
Here at NHTV, we want to offer a heartfelt thank you to all the mothers we have on staff here at Highlands. You're the real heroes. Happy Mother's Day. We'll see you right here next time on the NHTV Morning Show.